Afternoon, my HQDs, and welcome to your Monday Afternoon HQ, the trivia game show you play on your phone where you answer tough questions to win real money. I don't know about you, but I am still coming down from the high of last night's game. Boy, oh, we had 16 winners splitting the $1,250 prize. There's still confetti all over the floor that I gotta clean up. But we got another hot day for you today. Your cure for the Mondays is right here, baby. I'm your host, Scott Rogowski, broadcasting live from an unseasonably warm New York City. We have over 10,000 players in the game right now. Are you joining us for the first time? Brian Janosch, Mr. Wonderful, Cassie, All Day Breakfast. Welcome to the game. Did you play last night and you're back today? I'm glad you are. Here's how the game works. I'm going to ask 12 questions ranging from easy to hard. You will have 10 seconds from when I start reading the question to tap your answer. Use your thumb, your index, whatever. Your nose, I think, would work. If you get it right, you move on to the next round. Make it to the end, and you win or split the cash. And today's prize is $250. That's 1.5 hundos. You can buy 1/25 of a Bitcoin with that money, the way those prices are today. Okay, you got the rules. You know what you're playing for. It's a Monday afternoon. You're taking a break from work, a break from class. Breathe, relax. Let's do this. Question 1. On which continent is Sudan? North America, Antarctica, or Africa? Sudan. Sudan is north of South Sudan. That doesn't help you. It's in Africa. Africa, Sudan, the birthplace of Manute Bol. 10,375 people are rolling along to question 2. Which NBA player is known as the Greek Freak? LeBron James, Stephen Curry, or Giannis Antetokounmpo? A little Manute Bol segue into the NBA question. How about that? That's skills right there. The Greek Freak, guys. You don't have to know NBA to know this one. His name is Greek. It's Giannis Antetokounmpo. He is Greek, and he's got a tough name to pronounce. That's why they call him the Greek Freak. 9,557 people got it right. He's 6'11" with the athleticism of a slasher, but the height of a center. This guy is taking over the league. Question 3. How many different actors have portrayed James Bond in films? 4 actors, 2 actors, or 7? Bond, James Bond. Q, HQ. Let's see. James Bond. There have been a lot of movies and a lot of actors. Let's count them out. Lazenby, okay, kind of forgotten. Roger Moore, great. Timothy Dalton, okay. Pierce Brosnan, Daniel Craig, that's 7 James Bonds, 7 007s, and 6,709 people got it right. You know, if you $150. Question 4. What takes place annually around December 21st in Argentina? The winter solstice, the summer solstice, or the spring equinox? You know, we threw in Argentina there. Could have also said Australia. Could have also said New Zealand, Madagascar, Uganda. I mean, basically anywhere below the equator, the southern hemisphere. On December 21st, they're celebrating the summer solstice in the southern hemisphere, including Argentina. And 3,907 remembered that. You know, northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, we switch our solstices around. Here in New York, that's winter. Down there, it's summer. Question 5. Which painting material is made up of water, pigment, and a binding agent? Gouache, pastel, or acrylic? Where are my artistes? Any artistes playing today? Do you use pastels, acrylics, gouache? Do you use opaque watercolor? Well, that's another name for gouache, and that's the answer. Gouache! What a cool looking word, all those vowels mashed together. 1,203 people got it right. Gouache! Yeah, it can be re-wet, used again and again. Once it's already dried, you can alter it. A very dynamic and versatile medium to painting. 1,203 people are moving on to question 6. What video game tournament is held annually on Super Bowl weekend? The Electronic Sports Cup, Madden Bowl, or BlizzCon? Justin Timberlake was announced as the Super Bowl halftime performer. Today, they announced that. First time since the old nip slip incident. We'll have a live game of HQ at the Super Bowl. How about that? But I'm asking about the video game tournament. It's Madden Bowl. Come on, Madden NFL. Madden Bowl for the win on this one. 856 got it right. It's been a tradition at the Super Bowl since 1995, the early days of the Madden series. Classic football game. Question. Down there, Sharon Theron. That is your answer. They were engaged but never married. 584 got it right. Yeah, he was married to Madonna. Big time. Sean Penn was hot stuff. And then he became dead man divorcing. Question 8. What was the fictitious band that was featured in the TV show Lost? Distant Signals, Axelrods, or Drive Shaft? Oh boy, Lost. You might be feeling lost right now. I never saw the show, but it was a big, big show. Lost, the smoke monster. See, I still know about the smoke monster. I didn't even watch the darn thing. There was a plane crash. There was a band. 2 guys in the band, Charlie Pace and Liam Pace, the brothers Pace, were in a fictional band that had a big hit song until that fateful plane crash. That band was called Drive Shaft. Drive Shaft. 400 people got it right. You all, everybody. That was the name of their big hit song. You know, in Fantasyland, in the world of fiction. But maybe they should release it. 400 people are left, and we're at question 9. 209. Here it is. Which of these rock stars was never a vocalist for AC/DC? Axl Rose, Paul Rodgers, or Bon Scott? Yeah, we ask about TV. Yeah, we ask about music. It's all over the place. That's what makes HQ great. You gotta know everything about everything. Classic and Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Bon Scott, he started with the band. Axl Rose, he's the most recent addition to the band. Paul Rodgers, never singing for AC/DC, but he does a heck of a job with Bad Company, Free, and Queen. 152 people are left after that one. The rest of you are on the highway to hell, unfortunately. Question 10. In 1982, the University of Toronto built the first computer of which kind? Multi-touch screen, voice-activated, or wireless networked? Yeah, we're asking about computers too. I mean, goodness gracious, we're on an iPhone for crying out loud. You gotta ask tech questions, computer questions. 1982, you gotta go all the way back to the 80s to discover the precursor to the iPad. That's right. The multi-touch screen computer was first developed in 1982, and 32 people are left. Shout out to Nimish Mehta. He created the darn thing a couple of decades before the iPad was in everyone's hands. Maybe your hands right now. Maybe you're playing from an iPad. All right, 32 people left. Question 11. Chaucer's Canterbury Tales were written in which language? Latin, Middle English, or German? Chaucer. Old, was it Geoffrey Chaucer? Good old Jeff? Jeff Chauce? Canterbury Tales, one of the oldest surviving texts written in Middle English. That's right. In 1387, and 28 people got it right. It's the jewel of British literature, at least one of them. Middle English is like a mix of modern English and Old German, but not too many of you were fooled on that one. 28 people are left. You're all competing for $250, and we're heading into the final round. They want this money to roll over. If nobody wins, this money tonight's game. Let's find out. Here it is, Q12. The relative lowering of vapor pressure is an example of what? Dipolar bonds, colligative properties, or atmospheric temperance? Oh, yeah. Gotta go back to chemistry class for this one. Probably like AP or graduate level chemistry even. I didn't learn this in 10th grade. We're talking about a chemical process. I mean, this is the way you figure out the elevation temperatures of boiling temperatures and vapor pressure. It's got something to do with the molality, okay, moles and solutes and solution and ions and particle. I mean, I don't know any of this stuff. Do you know it? If you did, you would have put down colligative properties for the win, and we got 8 winners, baby! Speaking of chemistry, there's a shot of dopamine for you for the 8 winners today. That's right. Fictive Cameron, T-Fuse, Sashani, Dizzy Dane, Mahmoud. That dopamine getting doped up. That's what happened. You can come back tonight and try to win again at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. That's right, we do 2 games a day on the weekdays. So come back tonight. If you didn't win today, another chance to win big money. I'm gonna take a little afternoon nap. You guys go back to work or school, whatever you're doing. In the meantime, I'm Scott Rogowski signing off saying, blackmail is such an ugly word. I prefer extortion. The X makes it sound cool. See you tonight.